Hey, quick recap. I currently do 128K a month in profit. I want to hit 167K a month. And this is just a video series where I go through my logic, my strategy, and ultimately how I'm going to do it. So, yeah, in the last 24 hours, I posted another one of these daily recaps yesterday, which was unfortunately completely corrupt. The video is just broken. It's terrible. Like there's like 2 frames a second or something. The beginning's fine, but then all of a sudden it starts looking like this. And then I don't know, man. I look like a wind-up robot that just like has its gears in a twist. So listen, I'm going to leave it up. I don't really care because I want like the long term to be more important than me worrying about minor issues in the short term. Like I still got my thumbnail editor to make some thumbnails. I still paid them $30. Hopefully this is a testament to just the way that I see these things as more of like an annual strategy than necessarily a day-by-day strategy. But yeah, I'm going to make sure that issues like that don't happen again because I don't know. I don't want my 36 subscribers to have to deal with that. So yesterday I spent most of the day with one of my best friends. He drove down from Edmonton and we hung out and it was a great time. So I didn't really have as much time to put into the business as I would like to. We answered this question from Thomas where he asked about my advice for personalized LinkedIn outreach. I gave him a bunch of information. I talked a little bit about my mindset behind churn reduction and you know, what I did the day before. And then, you know, ultimately I ended up recording a 3-hour-long video and then edited 14 Instagram shorts as well. What I'm going to do first is I'm just going to do a quick recap of where I'm at. The way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to do, geez, I actually kind of forgot. I think it's like, I think I created a tracker here. No, yeah, maybe this one. No, definitely not that. Let's go sheets.google and let's see if I could find it. It was like a tracker that I was using to constantly track my daily YouTube statistics. Good. Why don't we just pin this? It'll make my life a lot easier. It's now bookmarked. So yeah, anyway, it's right now February the 9th on Sunday. Let's go through and let's check out how many subscribers I have. 36 on this channel. So I'm going to be intentional. I'm going to log 36. So we basically had +5 there, which is cool. Let's go to my main channel here, which is obviously where I got the majority of the subscribers. 47,786. So we gained 211 since the last time that I did this, which is cool. And then Instagram, we are at, oh, can I see how many? Oh, geez, I can't. It just says 10,000. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to sign in on my end so I can see the exact count. Let's see. Are you really not going to tell me how many subscribers I have? It's just going to say 10,000. It just says 10,000. Okay, can I see how to see exact number of Instagram subscribers? Anyway, I'm happy because I hit 10,000, right? Super happy. Oh my goodness, I have to use like inspect element. Are you kidding? Oh, okay. No, I should be able to do this. So Instagram account, professional dashboard. My Instagram is so laggy because I get so many views on a daily basis that I can't actually, you know, like it starts lagging and breaking, which is crazy. Followers, 10,000. Okay, there we go. That was hard. Jesus, what a pain in my ass. So 10,027. So I gained 645 Instagram followers in the last 24 hours. That's huge. Why don't we, just while I'm at it, make the font nice and pretty to look at? Why don't we just format all of these as number columns? So I'll go O, N, then what I want is a number. Should now have commas. Yes, we do. Cool. Very nice. Very cool. So tomorrow I'm going to go February the 10th, and then we're going to track all this stuff. I guess I don't really need the decimal points, but fuck it. Awesome. So yeah, I mean, we just did some tracking of how far I've come. That's fantastic. You know, the Instagram posts from yesterday are looking kind of juicy. They're going to Reels here. This one got 33K. This one's up to 11K now. And these are both the new recordings that I created. So as you can see, the quality's a lot better. I like to think that my hair looks better than whatever the hell I was doing before. Caption looks pretty cool. I might change the caption style just a tiny bit, but pretty stoked about that. Yeah. Let's actually go through and let's do some QA now. So my whole thing is not just me painstakingly trying to read my Instagram follower count. We'll go to studio.youtube.com, go down to community, and let's just see if anybody has a good question. So we have a lot of people that are being really nice. I get a lot of people saying that I'm not real. I'm just an AI generated video or something, which I find hilarious. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Wow. People are really nice to me today. Man, thank you to everybody. Yeah, the timestamps are probably wrong, Lauren. Almost certainly. Okay. Question. Okay. Bro, that's awesome. I've seen 3 or 4 videos about automation. The journey's super cool. I just subscribed to the channel. I was looking for a great video channel to get started with AI automations freelancer. Any tips for beginner freelancers on using the make.com tool? I know I need to practice my own business, but the thing is, I don't have much to automate. Yeah, I guess so. Sure, I'll do that. I'll give you some tips. Tips for beginner freelancers for sure. No problem. Let's do this. When we go over to Excalidraw, paste it in, make it way bigger, so we can all see this. Awesome. Yeah, I'll give you some tips, man. So here are my thoughts for beginner freelancers on using the Make tool. My first thought is consume Nix for, like, if I were you and you've never done this before, I'd consume my first like 12 videos in the make money with Make. Ooh. Oh, this one right here. Make for people who want to make their own money. I should probably know the name of my thing, right? So basically, you're going to want to watch this tutorial with the really weird crunchy thumbnails, at least the first dozen or so, okay? At least. So maybe go down to like here or so. And then once you're here, everything else is like how to acquire your first customer. And it's sort of like intermixed between like, you know, getting customers using Make and then actually building them. So I don't know. I think I just this down. Can I make this larger? I don't think I can make this larger, can I? Yeah, no, it's kind of rough. We can't really make this any bigger. But anyway, consume in the first 12 in my series. Once you're done with that, I would create an Upwork account, okay? If you haven't already done this. You're talking freelancers, so I would create an Upwork freelance account. Why? Because it gives you access to see the job postings. And 3, read all automation job postings every day. So just go down the whole list. And then look for jobs that say what they want. Okay? These are the simplest ones. But now what you're doing is you're getting information from customers that have money in their hands and they're willing to pay you. This is like the highest quality source of information that'll help like guide you in the right direction, okay, towards wherever your goal is, right here, apparently. So then try and build as many as you can each day. You don't need to be perfect, okay? But when I say try and build as many of these flows as you can every day, I mean, like, a lot of these are going to say, hey, we're looking for somebody to connect our Go High Level dashboard to, I don't know, like Monday.com. So make accounts on Go High Level and Monday.com, hook up the connection to Make, and then just see if you could do a connection between the two, okay? Do this for a week. You know, every day you'll do the 3 or 4 of these builds. You'll have like 20 builds by the end of it. They'll be simple builds, usually like 2 or 3 modules. You're not going to be doing anything fancy. But now, do the same thing, but record a video of you doing this. And apply to the job. Plus, send the Loom. You know, send the video that you record. I use Loom. You can use whatever the hell you want. So this is probably the most practical way of getting up and running as a freelancer with Make.com, who's looking to make money with Make.com. You are basically, you're building up a sufficient level of knowledge that you can do the vast majority of what any more complicated scenario run would have you do. You've also seen my tutorials and hopefully built some of them alongside me. And then immediately after that, you just start talking to actual customers that want what you have. You start like forming your opinions about the systems that people want and the way that the business world works, at least in the automation industry, with words from actual people that have money in their hands. This avoids so much bullshit. I can't even like fit it all into one video, but you're not ever going to be, well, it's not that you're not ever going to be going down these dead ends, but like the path that you go down is only ever going to be optimized by the information that matters. You're not going to have a bunch of, influencers like me screaming in your ear telling you to do something that may or may not actually work. You're actually going to get information directly from customers that have money. And there's no better source of data. So that'll help you optimize much faster and more effectively than anything that like I or somebody else on the internet would be able to help you do. So yeah, that's personally what I would do. Anyway, aside from that, like on actually using the tool itself, like I don't really have many tips that I could fit into this video, but yeah, even if you don't have something to automate, you just follow this roadmap, start to finish. Take you about, I don't know, this might take you like 3 days or so if you haven't done that already. This would probably take you a day, so it's like 4 days. This would take you another week. It's like 10, 11 days. And then basically after like, a week and a half, you should be good to go and start applying to actual jobs, making money. So yeah, that's personally what I would do. Anyway, the second step that I do with these videos is I just recap my progress. I don't really have any progress yesterday, unfortunately. So I'm not going to do anything. I was just seeing my friend off. That's why I'm wearing what I'm wearing, by the way. It's just -20 outside. It's pretty cold. The third thing I'm going to do is I'm going to strategize how I'm going to fulfill these actionables that are on my to-do list. So I've gone through I have the luxury of adding things to my to-do list. So I'm just going to go top to bottom and see how I can strategize this. So obviously some of these tasks here are not very valuable to me. And I need to come up with some sort of prioritization matrix or something because I can't keep having everything in one list. Because like cancel Octoparse, that takes me 30 seconds. But I don't know, record a YouTube video about offboarding clients, that'll take me like 2 hours. I can't have 30-second, I mean, I guess I can, but 30-second tasks and 2-hour tasks all being in the same room. I don't know. I feel like I should probably like follow up with Nate, that guy, Nate Herc, I had a call with him the other day. That might take me like 30 seconds to send him a quick text message or something, Add N8N stuff to Maker School. Like I think what I need is I need some sort of like time estimate for these tasks. So I see duration here. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Actually, I'm just seeing this. There's like a time estimate feature. And then what I can do is I think I can probably sort this or something. I can probably sort this. And then I can also just like generally improve my own internal project management system. I also need a little bit more context in some of these tasks because I know I've just been like sitting on them. Okay, so why don't I do this then? Why don't for the first like few minutes of this session, why don't I run through and then quickly time estimate all these tasks, then look to see if there's any way I can add context to these tasks to improve the probability that I'm actually going to do them today. Because I've been dragging my feet on this stuff for a while. This is what I will do anytime I have a bunch of tasks I'm procrastinating on. I don't actually do the tasks. What I'll do is I'll do everything but the tasks. And then at the end, I've done so much like background information and context for the tasks that it's just much easier to start. My whole goal is just minimizing friction on the front end, right? So I'm recognized that I'm procrastinating. So this is my little stop procrastination strategy. It's easy for me to procrastinate because I have so many of these high leverage things that I could do, right? Procrastination doesn't seem like I'm spelling that right. So why not like contextually describing steps plus adding durations. Why don't I do this? This is a cool exercise. I've done this a ton of times. It'd be much better for me if I had a systematized mechanism by which I went through and did these things. So this task here, if I press just Option and then D, this will take me 5 minutes. Update, copy, and paste Google Doc automation. So I'm looking at this now. No idea what the hell this means. What is a copy and paste Google Doc? Oh, got it. Okay, got it. I use an automation right now to generate I use an automation right now to generate YouTube descriptions when Ophonic finishes my video. Then I copy and paste these. But this copy paste now is different from my actual YouTube video copy and paste. So this is taking me like an extra 5 minutes every time I record a video. So it's actually really easy to do. So update, copy and paste video. So why don't I go duration, 5 minutes, easy. Google Workspace affiliate sign up. I need to rewrite this to say sign up to Google Workspace affiliate program. This seems pretty simple. And I already have the link here. So why don't I go option duration? I'll go 10 minutes, probably gonna be a little bit longer. Synthesize, what do you want to learn, answers, and turn into template ideas. This is gonna take me quite a while. Let's just say 30 minutes. Synthesize email for advisory, similar. Let's say 15 minutes, probably gonna be that, a little bit faster. Respond to Paul's email. I don't know who Paul is here. I think he's one of my leads. I think this is gonna take about 15 minutes. Identify issue with autonomous waitlist scenario. I'm just gonna say 15 minutes. I could probably fix it in less than that. Fix content generation system. This is a tough one. What does fix content generation system mean? I believe I added this to my list because I was looking to fix or change the content generation system. My big content generator that like went viral on YouTube a year ago, and that's, it generates an outline and then goes through line by line and generates content with that. I think what I meant to say was add perplexity to content generation system. This, if I just go option D, this might take me 1 hour. Spend $50 a day on retargeting. What I mean here is I really mean launch advertising, launch Maker School PPC campaign at $50 a day. And then I'll just go retargeting. So I don't know. This would take me a while. I need somebody to help me with this. So maybe it'd take me like 30 minutes to find. Really what I'm doing is find someone to help launch Maker School PPC campaign. Take down other SiteGround websites. What I'm really meaning is I have a bunch of clients that I've had for a while from way back when I was doing website design that are still on my SiteGround. They cost me about $100 a month to take down these websites. Take down, so maybe I'd remove SiteGround websites, old client SiteGround websites from account. That'd probably take me, I don't know, 15 minutes. Graph time logs. What I wanted to do was graph my daily actionable time logs in Google Sheets. So this would take me probably like 10 minutes realistically. Download DeepSeek plus set up locally. Set up locally using maybe Olama. Is that how you spell Olama? Olama or alternative. I don't know how long this would take me. Probably a while, probably like 1 hour. Rebuild Left Click's website. This would probably take me like 5 hours. I should do it though. To better brand the agency, because I'm saying no to a bunch of agency clients just because I don't like the way that my current, I don't like the way that like my website is currently pitching the service. It's a good service. I have a lot of people that like want to sign up, but I just say no to a bunch of them because they want things that do not scale as well with my time, and I'm looking to hire more people to work under my agency. So I'm going to go rebuild Left Click's website to better brand the agency using Webflow template. Judge Maker School prize. I don't even know what this is. Somebody ran a competition forever ago. Okay, somebody ran a competition forever ago on Maker School. I don't know exactly where the post is. So I got to find it. So I'm just going to judge the prize. I actually did this. Rebuild content generated flow with perplexity calls in 999. Isn't that what I did here? Maybe first I'll add it to make.com. Then after, rebuild content generated flow. After I do it in make.com, I'll rebuild it in 999. This could take me a while. It could take me like 2 hours. Let's run it there so far. See how to organize a daily group call or similar for Maker School or Make Money or Make Money with Make.com. I don't really want to organize the daily group call. What I could do is I could add a link and then people in Maker School could join that link anytime that they wanted. We could call it like an open chat or something. I know there's some feature coming in called School Voice. I don't know. Yeah, these guys are really dragging their feet on this. I don't really know if that's reasonable for me to do. I guess I could add just a Zoom link that anybody can join anytime. They can hang out with people. And then you guys could just set up like, hey, do you guys want to meet in the chat? That's actually a pretty good idea. We should probably figure out how to do that. Why don't we go like 30 minutes for this? Looking to customize Loom video, cold email campaign idea for one of my YouTube clips. This is create customized Loom video system for YouTube clip. This is basically where I build a Loom video. I build a browser automation that goes on the customer website or prospect website, scrolls up and down. I record a video of that, and I add that to the first 2 seconds of a Loom that I overlay a video of me being like, hey, Peter, how's it going? And I build that whole system out, and then it makes it seem as if it's like custom outreach. That'd probably take me a while. I mean, probably like at least 4 hours. I don't know for sure. Record YouTube video about offboarding clients that Gage asked for. I understand why Gage asked me about this, but I don't think a YouTube video on just this topic would make sense. I think realistically, maybe I could just chat about this during one of these videos. So maybe next daily update. During a daily update, run through my answer to Gage's question about offboarding, and then I could just link him there. Because if I make a whole video just about offboarding clients, which honestly, it doesn't happen very often, and like there isn't really too much economic value, it would just be a waste of my YouTube slot. Create a high quality tweet and pin it. Get 1K likes on it if possible. This would just take me like, probably 15 minutes. Create a high quality tweet and pin it. This one's pretty tough. I don't really even know where to start with this, to be honest. So I need to come up with a great tweet. I need to pin it. I need to drive a bunch of traffic to it. And then I just need to get as many likes as possible on that pinned tweet. That needs to be the first thing that people see when they get on my Twitter. Because I just want it to be like, if you haven't followed me, how Twitter shows the pinned, shows the highest performing tweets. I want my highest performing tweet to be there with like 1K likes, just to like make it seem as if I have a lot more social proof on Twitter than I really do. Okay, maybe let's start with create a high quality tweet and pin it, okay? Let's start with that. Yeah, create a high quality tweet and pin it. It's probably going to take like 30 minutes to find some piece of information and phrase this tweet. PAL is a gun license. I want to have my gun license for hunting out in Canada. You can't just like have a gun. I don't know if you can do that in other places around the world, but you can't have it in Canada. So if I want to have a gun, I need to sign up for this PAL something assisted license. I don't actually think this takes me very long. I just need to like take a course. So sign up for PAL course. Bug hunt for room Amazon products. So complete next lifestyle audit. Maybe I'll go complete lifestyle audit for February 2025. This is going to be a little bit more involved. Probably going to take me like 4 hours, maybe 3 hours. Cancel Octoparse. This will take me 1 minute. Cool. So now I've broken everything down. In addition to providing a lot more context on each of these tasks, I've also broken them down into a list of just like little like durations here. So now I want to see if I could sort. Can I sort list by duration? So now I'm sorting these by minimum duration. Okay. So in inbox. So now I have a search operator where I can sort an inverse thing, all the tasks that are on my list. I personally like building momentum with tasks. So I will always start with the shortest, simplest, easiest task first, and then I'll just get into the flow state. So now I know, for instance, that I just need to cancel my Octoparse. It's going to take me a minute. Then I'm going to follow up with Nate. It's going to take me 5 minutes. Then I'm going to update some automation. It's going to take me 5 minutes. Then I'm going to sign up to Blow. It's going to take me 10 minutes. From here, by the way, most of these are overestimates. Most of these I'll do in like 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever. Once I do this top to bottom, when I get to like the 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour tasks, which I probably won't get to today, I'll be able to eliminate the vast majority of the to-dos on my list. So I'm pretty jazzed. That sounds pretty cool from like a task prioritization perspective. This is just the exercise that I follow anytime I catch myself procrastinating on stuff. And it's, as you can see, it's not very hard. It takes a few minutes to just like go through and estimate a task. But yeah, it's really, all things considered, really, really not that difficult. So I should probably build some mechanism in to just do this all the time. Logically, if I could do task prioritization like this every day, every day I wake up and then I just say, okay, what's the estimated amount of time that task would take me? I'll probably be a lot more likely to do that task. Because like, for instance, just looking at this list, if we were just to add up all these times, 15 minutes times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 times 15 minutes is an hour and 45 minutes. 2, 3, 4, that's 2 hours. So we're at 3 hours and 45 minutes so far. We're at 4 hours and 5 minutes, 10, 15. So let's just say 4 hours and 15 minutes for all these. 5, 15, 6, 15, 8, 15, 11, 15. I could do all of these with the exception of these 2 tasks in one day. Probably wouldn't be able to do them today because I'm starting work a little bit late. It's already 11 o'clock. But I could do the vast majority of these in a single day. Imagine if I had some task prioritization thing that just got me started on all this. I'd be so much more productive. I kind of think back to when I was a kid. Kid is a relative term, but when I was in my early 20s, man, I was unstoppable. I worked so hard constantly. And now I'm finding that like my ability to focus for long periods of time, it's certainly been impacted. Even like a couple of years ago, honestly, I was able to focus a lot more. I think part of that has to do with just my success on YouTube and the growth, speaking candidly, because sort of by nature, having a channel on YouTube and starting this Instagram stuff, you become sort of a slave to like the short term notification culture. When I get a hit of dopamine, my little notif comes in, it kind of interrupts my attention, right? Same thing when I start an Instagram thing and I check in like once every couple of hours, be like, how's that reel performing? All of this biases your mind towards short-term thinking and the inability to focus. So I think I'd like to get back towards my super incredible long-term focus. And this is all relative. My focus is probably still in the top 1% globally. I'm pretty confident about. So we'll see where all this stuff goes. But yeah, I guess the conclusion from today's brainstorm session, I'm glad I did this out loud, was I just need to implement some like task estimation system, like personal system. I need like some duration estimation, impact estimation, and then I just need to I need to like consider my focus again, because I would never have let this many tasks pile up. Yeah, all these small little ones I could do in a minute here, a minute there. I need to consider my focus a little bit more. Anyway, I'll go through and see how many of these I can get done today. I don't really have any videos that are necessary or whatever. So I also I have zero client work today. None whatsoever. It's literally just going to all be focused on the big things on my to-do list. That's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Anyway, thanks for listening to me yap on. Catch you in the next one.